and I'm going to be 63 this month. I'm getting letters telling me that when I turn 65, I can't be on it anymore, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a disability that does not allow me to work for long periods of time. Not all disabilities are visible. If I'm not on ODSP, I cannot afford my medication for the problem that I have. If I can't take the medication, I won't function every day. What's killing, my neighbor is on Meals on Wheels. She's on disability. She can't work. She's an invalid. She has to pay $40 a month for the Meals on Wheels, and she gets one meal every morning, and it is so small, she's hungry all day. I share my food with her. We need to help people. I can work 4 hours a week, and ODSP gives me $100 a month as a bonus because I get out there and I work. I dig ditches, I garden, I do anything for anybody, clean houses. So without that $100 a month, my rents are high for people on assistance. This is where we need help. My friend is paying $750. She can't work those 4 hours a week. She doesn't have that extra $100. But when we're not on ODSP, what am I going to do when I'm turning 65? What am I going to do? I won't have my medication paid for. I need help to set myself up so that when I'm 65, I won't have to worry about these things. And this is where we need help. We need to get the rents lowered, our hydro lowered.
Okay, ma'am, can you come to a question, please?
What can they do to help me when I turn 65?
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Mr. Earl?
And I think I know from talking to you from previous meetings that, I mean, you even go and you clean your neighbor's apartment for her, house for her, because she can't do it, and she can't afford to get done, so you do it for free for her. Which is, again, it's what we need. We need to be that caring society. We need to improve social housing. We need to make that, again, much more affordable for people, especially people who are in that type of situation. My hope is that, and hope is not a strategy, but my hope is that the first thing you do is you walk into your MPP's office and you set up a meeting, you talk to them, and you tell them what you're going through, and that they'll fight for you, because that's what you need. You need an MPP who's going to stand up for you in Queen's Park and get things done for you. Every case is different. You know, I've had so many people come into the office over the last few weeks looking for assistance, looking for help, needing to get something done that they haven't been getting done. One issue that's been going on for 30 years. So you need to elect somebody who's going to fight for you, and that's what I'll do if elected. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that question. I think the problem we have, I'm the MVP that's fighting for you, but the trouble is we're fighting against the local government. There's no programs. My leader, our deputy leader, has children that have disabilities. Christine Elliott's been fighting for years to get a select committee to go around the province. As part of a deal last year, finally in November, that was granted. They went around the province to look at the needs of people with disability. Because in our conservative view, the people with disability aren't able to work, they need our help. And that's a measure of our society, what we should be aspiring to. They went around the table, the report has not been tabled because of the House being called for election. But it's a problem with people that need help. They can't, in many cases, help themselves. I have sat in a couple of, well, actually 3 or 4 round tables where we sat in and I saw people that I didn't know had children in need. They're getting to be 70, 80 years old. They have nobody. They don't qualify for programs. They've been looking after themselves. No help. That's got to change.
I can envision, as John said, MPP's offices being overwhelmed with need, with people in trouble, because I believe the system is collapsing under its own weight. There's no quick fix to baby boomers reaching age of retirement, where they're going to need assistance and services. I have a daughter with severe disabilities. I'm going to be taking care of her for the rest of my life. She's fortunate that she has a loving family together. there's people in need who don't have the resources and the sound marriage that I'm blessed with. So we have to continue these programs, but we have to find another way eventually to manage our society. This top-down state control system is not working.
Thank you for the question, and I think what your question points to, Patricia, is the fact that what we need is an expansion of government services and government support. And I think, seriously, this should be a nonpartisan issue. All the parties should work together to ensure that people in your situation get the relief they need. We recognize that public services cost money. We're willing to spend that money. It looks after people. We have in our budget a 1% increase in the corporate tax rate so that we can afford the programs that Canadians need. By contrast, a conservative program will take our corporate tax rate in Ontario down to 8%. It won't just be seniors hurting, and it won't just be people on disability. They're going to hollow out the very social services that we all depend on.